Being jobless can be pretty stressful. Breaking the cycle and coming out of it has a lot to do with your mentality. Yes, it's important to continue searching for a job, but it's just as important to build your self-worth. If you're unemployed and feeling especially down, check out these 10 methods to build yourself back up. In today's video, I will share with you some things that you should implement to never be jobless again. But before we start, make sure to subscribe to our channel Millionaires Insights so that you can discover super interesting information every day. Tip number 10, step back and take a deep breath. One of the important methods of if you are facing unemployment is that no one likes losing their job, unless they hated it in the first place. Either way, don't look at it as a failure. Use the first few days to take inventory and relax. Watch a movie and with your children. Find something meaningful to distract yourself and take a deep breath before diving right back in. We know this is easier said than done. Life goes on and bills need to be paid. The point is to not drown in self-pity and doubt. Instead, turn to positivity. Give a self-evaluation a try. Make a list of your strengths and weaknesses, skills you have, skills you need, and even make a list of all the things you disliked about your old job. This exercise will help you prepare to move forward and even pinpoint the type of position and company you're looking for. Tip number 9, build a digital portfolio. A great way to be employed and attract potential employers is by building a digital portfolio. Online portfolios aren't just for certain fields or industries anymore. The importance of having a professional online presence is more important than ever, and an online portfolio will certainly increase your visibility and presence. Creating your portfolio website allows you to share and showcase your work easily with the employers you'd like to work for. Guys, there are many benefits of building your digital portfolio. It is professional to showcase your work. It's a great first impression for employers. It increases your visibility and online presence and shows you're more than just a resume. And with the click of a button, you can change content, videos, copy and pictures on your online portfolio. You can also create new content to add to your site to show your continuous learning process, whether employed or not. Tip number 8, be useful. At number 8, we have an important reason that you should be useful if you are facing unemployment. Everyone needs to feel useful. That's just human nature. That's also why self-esteem is often connected to our jobs and family life, and why unemployment depression is common. We feel valued when others come to us for advice and help. Take this notion and start helping others. If you're a parent, take a cue from the many stay-at-home mothers and fathers who become involved in their children's school activities or local community events. They join neighborhood organizations, local PTA boards, and other organizations to feel needed and foster a sense of community. This is great for your resume as well. Volunteering for local events and causes show leadership potential and builds communication skills. Hiring managers look for candidates who go the extra mile to help others, since it shows commitment and dedication, a valuable trait for any business. Look for local volunteer initiatives in your area, such as nonprofits. They always need help from volunteers. Tip number 7, learn to identify risk factors. Another important thing is that if we have to achieve something, we should know how to fight with risk. Losing a job is much like losing a loved one, and most people need time to grieve the loss of their job. Once you've worked through all the emotions, pick up the pieces and start moving on. Sometimes, though, emotional distress due to unemployment can set in, and it takes a little more pushing to move forward. Learn to identify depression triggers and symptoms. How much are you sleeping? Are you missing meals? How long has it been since you socialized? Listen to your friends and family. If they start showing concern about your behavior, it may be appropriate to seek professional help. There are online licensed counselors who can help you get past unemployment depression. Breakthrough and Talkspace are two popular organizations offering online support groups and individual counseling. Number 6, remember you're not alone. Guys, you should always remember that being jobless doesn't mean you're alone. While you don't want to overburden them with your troubles, don't forget that your family and friends are there for you when you need them. don't hesitate to pick up the phone. A soothing call with someone you love and trust can do wonders for your flagging confidence. In this tough economic climate, also take solace in the fact that there are plenty of others out there just like you who are looking for a shoulder to lean on. Tip number 5, train your mind. This is a very accurate point that if you are facing difficulties in employment, you should focus and train your mind to tackle these hard situations. Rather than bang your head on your keyboard and fret over why no one is emailing you back, why not channel all of that nervous energy into learning something new? In addition to browsing relevant blogs to keep up with the latest news in your industry, consider teaching yourself how to code, taking that fun art class you've always meant to, or mastering another language. Whatever your inclination, this acquired skill will keep your mind active and prove to interviewers that sleeping and nibbling on bonbons aren't the only activities that unemployed you is capable of. Who knows? You might even discover a new career interest in the process. Tip number 4, treat your body right. During this period, it can be easy to spend the better part of one's jam-packed days sprawled out on the sofa, shoulders slumped over your MacBook, as you tirelessly troll the job boards for leads. Before your failing posture gives Quasimodo a run for his money, slip on your sneakers for a dose of much-needed exercise. An invigorating jog around the park or a relaxing yoga session can be a welcome escape from the monotony of your search and will also help to revive your spirit. Your body will thank you for the break and your mind will be recharged and ready for action upon your return. Emotional eating and drinking are other common vices of unemployed job seekers. While snacks can be soothing and the occasional glass of wine is divine, me and my unbridled passion for sour gummy worms and Malbec speak from experience, too much sugar and booze do not make for a productive job hunt. Instead, try to sip more H2O and healthier munchies like spicy baked chickpeas or Bananarama bars on hand to appease you when your searching stress mounts and your urge to graze strikes. Tip number 3, stick to the schedule. One of the other problems which people face in the form of unemployment is that they do not stick to a schedule. Just because the 9-to-5 lifestyle isn't currently your thing doesn't mean you can't pretend that it is. Set your alarm for a reasonable wake-up hour each morning, and as tempting as it is to become one with your comfy PJs, shower and dress yourself in something a bit more formal to trick your brain into thinking that it's time to get down to business. And because I know just how tough it can be to resist Real Housewives reruns and your friends' latest social media posts, do your best to keep off the TV and your Facebook window minimized. If you're craving a bit of background noise, try some peaceful music, and then simply get to work. Tip number 2, the bottom line. While unemployment numbers are still high, there are things that you can do to better yourself and move forward. While new skills to aid your job hunt might seem a bit out of reach, there are plenty of free ways to get ahead, online and off. Additionally, don't forget that taking time for yourself can do wonders for keeping you productive in the job hunt. While it is a challenge, don't give up. Being unemployed can offer you extra time to better yourself and possibly grow more qualified to find work. Tip number 1, work online. Online working is one of the best opportunities for the people facing unemployment to get off from depression and find some work in online fields, which is nowadays much easier. Another great option is if you're unemployed is online work. Many different sites offer a variety of ways to make money online, but make sure the site you're working for is reputable. Microjob sites such as Fiverr and Upwork, as well as sites that pay you to take surveys, are all quick, legitimate options. While these sites sometimes offer lower pay, it's always better to move forward slowly than not at all. Guys, this is it for today's video. What do you think about these tips to never be jobless again? Tell us in the comments. Thanks for watching.